Megan Portillo, and I am one of the counselors at Mott Elementary. And we also have Miss Karen Reyes, and she is another counselor at Mott Elementary School.
Hi, I'm Miss Reyes. I am a second counselor here, and we are going to go on a tour so that you can see your awesome school, actually our awesome school.
And we have our mask on right now, but it's kind of hard to talk really loud and have them not fall down. So when we get inside the building, we're going to socially distance and take our masks off. Right now, we'd like to say hello to our awesome staff. This is our office staff, and we have Miss Chrissy, and back in the back we have Mr. Ray, and he is busy putting new students in the computer. You'll also notice that we have plexiglass now in our school. That's probably different from the last time you were here or the last time you were out of school. And we also have a check-in station. And at the check-in station, this is where the teachers have been signing their name in and taking their temperature, but still keeping their masks on. And we are going to stop right here, and we are going to talk about Miss Verna Jean Mott. And this is Miss Verna Jean Mott, and she is the namesake of our school. That means our school was named for her. She is currently the president of the school board. Before that, she grew up in Pflugerville, Texas, and she was the highest ranking member of her senior class. That makes her the valedictorian. She went on and went to college and was a teacher in Pflugerville for a long time. And now that she's retired, she's still serving our community as the president of the school board. So we're gonna walk in and we're gonna say hi to Nurse Cat. Nurse Cat's over here.
Hello, boys and girls. I'm Nurse Cat. It's so nice to see you. You know, here at Mott, we have our own nurse to help take care of you, and that's me. And I'm almost always wearing cat ears because my name is Cat. The clinic is going to look a little bit different than the last time you saw it, and sometimes I might be wearing a lot more covering than I currently am. But it's still me. I still love you. I still want to take care of you. And if you haven't met me before, I look like this. I can't wait to see you guys, and we're going to have a safe time learning when we finally get back to class.
All right.
Miss Cat mentioned something about glasses and things being a little bit different. So when you're in your classroom, there might even be dividers in there. And probably, if you've been here before, you got to sit at desks where you were really close with your friends. And that might be a little bit different when we get back too. One thing that the doctors that know us super lot, they tell us that we need to be 6 feet distance from each other. So that's why Miss Portillo and I are 6 feet distance from each other. But when you get back, we want to make sure that all y'all are still safe. And so that's what you'll be doing in your classroom as well. Just want to keep everybody safe.
And we are headed to the section of our school called the Rotunda. A rotunda is a big circular area that's in a lot of buildings. We have a rotunda in the Capitol in downtown Austin, and we wanted to show you, this is where we showcase very special things at our school. In the showcase sections that you'll see, and this one is about Miss Mott and has a lot of information about her. Something that is super cool is that if you stand in the middle of the rotunda, right in the middle of the circle lights, this is a real rotunda. That means right now when I'm talking, it sounds very different, like I'm in a bubble. It's super cool, like the real Capitol. So we are very fortunate to have a rotunda. It's very important to our school because it's kind of the middle. And if you look over here to the left, that's where all of the younger students' classrooms are at Mott Elementary. And if you look over to the right, that's where the older students' classrooms are at Mott Elementary. So this is kind of a halfway point of the school. And Ms. Reyes and I are going to keep walking toward the library. We have an awesome library at Mott Elementary School that's very alive.
Sorry to interrupt you, Miss Portillo. Not only do we have the most amazing library with some awesome great books for you to read, but we have the most amazing librarian. And to be a Mott Owl, you do lots of things really good. Our librarian, also, she multitasks like the masters. So your librarian is also our camera person.
Yeah, so hi everybody, it's Michelle Berger. There's my space, there's our beautiful library. I miss you.
So thank you to Ms. Schellenberger for making this tour video happen. We are going to continue to walk down and we're going to take a left and go down a hallway toward one of our learning pods. And so we might take a pause because it's not a long walk, but it's a medium walk. And we'll meet up with you again in a minute when we get to the learning pod. And now we're going to take a look at a learning pod. Miss Reyes, I know something that we forgot to tell our owls.
There was some really cool stuff.
Yes, and you know what? I don't even know that we mentioned that we're the Mighty Mott Owls. And every grade has a different owl. So right now, in this learning pod, we have the snowy owl is the mascot for this learning pod. And not only are we the Mighty Mott Owls this year, we are the magical Mighty Mott Owls, because every year at Mott Elementary School, we have a different theme. And so our theme this year is Learning is Magical. So we want to show you that we have 6 pods at our school. Each pod has a bunch of different classrooms around the edge. And then in the middle, there is a commons area for learning to take place outside, well, outside of the classroom. And Ms. Reyes is going to talk a little bit about how awesome it is that they each have their own sinks, they each have their own restrooms.
Yeah. So a very important part is the restroom at the school. And at Mott, we are very, very lucky in that each pod has their own restroom. So instead of going way down the hallway and then maybe sometimes getting lost, because I know in a big school, we don't always know where it is. You don't even have to worry about that. So Mom and Dad, we got your kids taken care of, we promise. So we have a restroom over here and a very, very, very important hand washing station. And one thing that I think is very cool in this Portillo, we know that good learning happens when we can keep our bodies safe and be hydrated. Look at this, we got a hydrating station. So you just put your bottle right under there and you get nice filtered water. How awesome is that? I told you we are the very lucky, mighty, magical Mott Owls.
And now we're going to take you over and share some other special areas at Mott with you. So we are back in the main hallway and we're going to take a little trip down the rest of the main hallway to the special areas. Ms. Reyes, what do you think we're going to see at this end of the hall?
We are going to see some very awesome, cool things, some extra new classrooms. Who likes to sing and do art and love and play basketball and exercise and do, ooh, me. I think we might be going there in just a second.
And we are passing one of our 2 music rooms. We are so lucky at Mott Elementary School. We have 2 music teachers, Ms. Curry and Mr. Tweeka. We also have a fabulous art teacher, Ms. DeFries. This is our fabulous gym with the doors open. We love that. Look at that beautiful owl. And let's take a step in the gym and see what that looks like, because I see some basketball goals on
We're loving some basketball goals. And if you're not quite sure which way to go, there's always some extra signs whether you got right or left. Mott Elementary is also a No Place for Hate campus. And so we do lots of activities throughout the year, making sure that we understand that we're all different and how we can also have different conversations and be better friends to each other. Not always the friends that look like us, but especially the friends that don't look like us.
And another great thing about Mott is that we can go to the back wall of the gym and it leads right to the cafeteria. That is really nice when we have big events at our school, like Extreme Night. It also helps with the checkout that we're doing right now. We are currently checking out laptop computers to students who need to borrow a laptop computer at this time. And if you look out these doors, you will see one of our 2 playgrounds.
Everybody's favorite place
Yes.
at a school is the awesome playground. So there's basketball goals and a covered play area where you can do the slides and all of that. And even if you get a little tired, there's some places or benches that you can sit down.
We are back out in the hallway at the end of our tour and the end of the school building. And this is a great place to end our tour because this is usually the place where we end our day when we are back live in person. We are so glad that you joined us on our tour of Mott Elementary School today, and we cannot wait to see you in person. But until then, we're going to be excited to see you on Zoom.
So you got a little sneak peek of what your new home or your home that you can't wait to come back to. And your teachers are going to be seeing you next week, and Miss Portillo and I will be seeing you also. We're super excited for you to be back. And for our new Mott friends, welcome home.